Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. This is for entertainment purposes only, so if you're entertained, please like and subscribe. I would like to talk to you today about these disappointing distributions that were announced today. Honestly, my first opinion of this was thank you, ULTY, for finally not paying us 80 cents per share. I know it was not on purpose, but it is nice that they're giving us less money, and this means that they need to gain less money to get back to where they were before the distribution. Recovering NAV. Yay! But everything else, like if you look at YMAX and YMAG, they're both less than 20 cents, and RDTE is the only one of the YBTC had a 50-cent distribution, but I actually don't know what the price is, but it's probably 50 something dollars. So, so everything else was pretty disappointing. And the question here is, did I personally do better than Roundhill? Because I was doing that before, and the answer is absolutely not. And it's not in a fancy spreadsheet, but let me show you what I recorded with the options. So, Monday, Bitcoin was going down really bad. So I had to close my spread for a $40 loss. And then it just kept going. And I had to close one for $75 of loss and $20 of loss. And then I was trying to keep things together and it be nice, but then I finally had to close. I think this was expiring, and I closed this for $150 loss, and it was only $200 of collateral. So basically I lost the whole thing for IWM. And QQQ, same thing. Then IWM, I lost another $240, and then SPY, I lost $165. IWM, losing all the money. SPY, not much better, or actually a little bit worse. And then I was trying to do premiums and try to get some of the money back that I lost, but that's not how gambling works, and that's not how life works. And this was a rough few weeks, and it did help me figure out what I needed to change in my style so that if the market goes down, it doesn't feel like this week felt. So it is weeks like this that's the reason why you should be in Roundhill. Also, even though the markets went down, Roundhill wouldn't necessarily be in the same trouble that I was in, because Roundhill owns their shares, I believe, and then they do covered calls. So if the market goes down, they're not in danger, but their premium, like the strike that they used, becomes worthless sooner. And so if they had been paying attention to it, and this is what they normally do, usually when it goes down, you see a higher premium because they actually close out their calls and they put out new calls and they chase it on the way down to give us better premiums. So I think maybe they were all on vacation. So, it's a possibility. It was that time of the year. It was just kind of gross. So I don't think that any of these funds are in any kind of danger that they're failing or whatever. And I don't pay attention to like Coney because I don't have it. I don't have Fiat anymore. I don't have any of the other ones either. So I have AMDY now. So it's fine, I guess. But if the market is having a bad week, then you can't expect the distributions to then be good. And this particular 4 weeks was over the Christmas break holiday, so I'm going to expect, like, next week is Misty, which is always one of the most highly anticipated distributions. I'll definitely be making a Misty prediction video again, but it was really rough out there. I am not gonna lie. And the premiums weren't what they should be, and people were on vacation with low volumes, and it was just difficult. So this is where we are. And then I guess this is the part where I sponsor my own stuff, and I haven't actually updated YieldMax in, I think, a couple of weeks, but this is here. So you can put in an amount of money, and you say, like, if I put in $5,000 for YMAX, I'd be getting $68, and I'd be getting about $300 monthly. But since we know that this is wrong, you could look up the stock price. I'm not looking at the stock price, but you could say, like, well, this dividend amount is too much. Why don't we put in .15 and see how that is? So you would get 281 shares, and your distribution would be like $42. So there's ways for you to get this when I'm a little bit behind on updating this stuff. And so, yeah, and it's not supposed to be entirely perfect and up to date. It's just to give you just like a baseline comparison of what you can expect if you put in money into these. Like, where would it rank, and would it rank the same month over month? So I'm going to do some new features in the new year. I just got really swamped over my Christmas vacation, so we'll get this normalized. Anyways, my music career is also taking off, where I have submitted my second song, and in my financial Philharmonics. This is not financial Philharmonics. This is my Bad Financial Decisions channel. I'll put a link to it down below, but I also put YMAX Life up there. So that was the very poppy one that is celebrating investing into YieldMax and YMAX in particular. So some of you might enjoy it. It's been in my head all day, pretty much all week. So if I'm not the only one, that would be really great. So are you all happy with these distributions? Disappointed? Do you want to buy the dip tomorrow? Let me know what you think the Misty distribution will be, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.